Hi, Jam fans. Okay, I'm going to show you my newest way to do a manicure, which I think is way easier than anything you may have ever seen before. So the first thing I'm going to do, to prepare, I have already prepped my nails by using our cuticle remover pen and pushing back my cuticles, and then scrubbing my hands in dish soap, and then using our nail cleanser and wiping off all my nails. And then for this particular manicure, I'm going to do a layered effect. So I actually already put a whole set of wraps down on these fingers. And all I've done is sort of trim off the excess. You can see that it's still wild at the top because I haven't finished the edges because I'm just trying to save a step. So I'm going to put my next layer on top. So this is a see-through layer. It was our June exclusive, and I'm going to put it on top of this Adam's favorite wrap. So I have my mini heater here, and I have my cuticle pusher, and I have my cuticle scissors. And then I also have this little template that I made that shows all of my finger sizes. I made this and I have a whole separate video about that, but this helped me do the application really quick. So basically, I know that my pinky finger is this smallest size. So I'm going to start by lifting it up off of the wrap, off of the plastic backing. Boy, usually I'm more skilled at this, but there we go. Okay, I'm just lifting it up, making sure not to touch the back of the wrap at all. And then I use my cuticle scissors. So while I'm sort of half lifting it up here with this tool, I'm going to grab my cuticle scissors and just cut it off at the halfway point. Okay, so now I've got a lot of excess here at the tip that is not going to touch my fingernail, so that I can touch. And then I turn on my heater, and I'm just going to heat this in front of the heater for like 3 to 5 seconds. Okay, that's probably enough. You don't want it to get too hot because the main goal here is not to distort this in any way. So then I layer it on top, or if it was just going straight on my nail, I just put it on my nail. And you don't want to pull it or do anything wacky. So now the what gets really easy here is you just take your pusher and you go straight down the middle. And then instead of doing anything wacky like pulling on it or pushing in weird ways, you just go over to the side. Okay? I'm pushing over onto the right side. And now I'm going to push down, just straight down. I'm just pushing straight down. Okay? And now I'm going to heat it back up just for a little bit. And I'm just going to go over all of that again. Just going over the edges and then really pushing down firmly on the tip as well. And that's it. Okay, I'm going to do that on the next finger again just to show you one more time. But the idea is that you just press lightly, going lengthwise down the center of your nail, and then straight over towards the side on the right side, and then straight over towards the side on the left side. So I know I used to do these methods where I would pull it at the tips or, okay, so maybe you'll be able to see this even from down here. It's easier to do with my hand propped onto the steady surface. Okay, so it's on top. I haven't pressed down yet. Now I'm going to take my pusher and go straight down the center, pushing firmly but not too firmly. And now I'm going to just go straight down. Okay, I used to push out at an angle, but now I just go straight down, straight down. And see, I only went over to the left side. I'm really going to push down on all those edges, make sure I've pushed out any bubbles. And then I'm going to do it to the right. Now, I have pretty curvy nails, so I've been trying all kinds of different methods to get these to not get pleated on the sides or the tips. This is it, guys. This is the golden method. Okay, and you heat it up again, just like normal application. Heat it up for a few seconds, and then just go over all the edges again, making sure you've pushed out all the creases. But I mean, I actually don't even get creases that I need to be pushing out, so it's pretty awesome. And then to finish the application, um, what I do is I don't bother with filing my nails beforehand. Um, I just trim off the excess here. Okay, so now I've got kind of a wild tip, but it doesn't really matter because now I'm just going to use my nail clippers and clip off just the very leading edge of my nail along with the excess nail wrap. Now it's best if you do your whole manicure and then come back and do this at the end when the wraps are totally cool. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just doing it right now. So, and then you just kind of shape your nail into exactly what you want it to look like here at this stage. And then you've basically saved yourself a step. And then sometimes I come back over after I've done all that. I come back over the top with a very light movement of my nail file at kind of a 45-degree angle just to take off any excess that might catch on something. Okay, and that's it. You want to use a pretty fine grain file for that stage. Even a glass file is good. So look at that. No wrinkles, super easy. Saving a step by not having to shape your nail in the beginning. And oh, and I showed you how to layer. So enjoy.